Welcome to a brand new episode of Lunch with Doug, a unique and fun experience brought to you by the creative minds at the Music Exerbia Project. We're here today thanks to the generous support of our esteemed sponsors. John's Barbershop, located at 121 West Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. Walk-in only, no appointment needed. American Legion Post number 2, located at 402 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Newly remodeled with a clean, fresh look, gaming machines, and new smoke heaters. Open to the public. Express Printing and Hydro Dipping, Nevada's #1 full-service shop. Print, signage, banners, decals, hydrographics, tinting, and headlight restoration. Located at 14138 East Highway 54, just west of Mr. D's, 417-448-6444. The Precision Coffee Company, located at 224 East Walnut in Nevada, Missouri. Coffee, organic teas, specialty coffee drinks, smoothies, and fresh baked pastries. We're your local. As promised on the show today, Joann Cash is with me. How are you today, Joann?
I'm great. Thank you, Doug, for having me.
Well, thanks.
And on behalf of the Vernon County Farmers Market.
Appreciate you being on the show. And, you know, we've been, obviously we knew each other before and stuff, but I've been watching some of the things you do in the community and stuff, and it's exciting. You're a really fantastic person, and to put in some of your extra time to do some community things like this. Now, I'm familiar with the farmers market, what goes on out there, but if they're new to the concept, haven't been out to visit, tell us kind of what goes on with it, and then if wanted to be a part of that, how to get involved.
We would love everybody to come join us. We have opening day, May 3rd, which is coming up Saturday. And on festival days, which our opening day is going to be a garden festival, we have extra activities, extra crafters on festival days. And we go 9 to 1 because a lot of times we serve food and have food trucks. On regular days, we go 9 to 12. So opening day, we're having a seed swap. We're trying to get, maybe some people that might have heritage seeds, that might want to pass them on. I would love to get, some of the old-fashioned seeds that you don't see necessarily as much currently. So if you bring up a packet of seeds, then you can take a packet of seeds. And it doesn't cost anything. And then we're serving biscuits and gravy if you want to join us and eat breakfast out there too. We have lots of giveaways we're going to be doing. And then also the garden club is going to be there selling plants, and they are going to allow kids to plant a little, some sort of plant so they can give it to their mothers for Mother's Day. And we have several things lined up for the whole season. Some of our festivals coming up. We have June the 21st. We are going to have an art festival. July 19th, we are having our Salsa Festival. August the 16th, we have our Bee Festival. September the 27th is our Demo Festival, which we're just going to have multiple demonstrations of things, like how to cook something, or we're going to have multiple demonstrations. And then October, we'll have the Fall Festival. We're co-oping with the Chamber, and so that will be out at Marmaduke Park. And the date is not set in stone yet, so I'm not sure on a date yet to tell you. And then in November, we'll have our famous holiday market. So you need to come out and enjoy all the beautiful crafts for the holidays, and take a carriage ride, which I love carriages. And Santa will be there also. Now back to if you wanted to be a vendor, it's very easy to get in to be a vendor. It ranges in price depending on where you're going to set up and what day you're going to set up. Because we have set up out at Centennial Hall under the pavilion and in the building on Saturdays. And then we are open May through October. And then on Tuesdays, June through September, 3 to 6, we set up at the vacant lot across from the hospital, city hospital. And so we always promote, healthy eating, healthy lifestyle is what we focus on. And so then the city hospital helps promote that too as well. And so we co-op with them there. So anyway, it's easy to, like I said, to become a vendor, whichever days you want to set up. And we can give you more of a price breakdown depending on, like I said, what you had in mind, what days and where you want to set up and stuff. So
that's fantastic. And rules on it's farmers market, but people sell things other than necessarily the food items. Like you said, there's some vendors being you're going to let pretty much anybody have a booth if they want to. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, yes and no, correct. On our regular Saturdays, we try to focus on our healthy eating. So we focus on the produce. And so we are open 9 to 12 on regular Saturdays, except on our festival day once a month. And then that is the day that includes crafts. Now, you can bring crafts and sell them too on those certain days, on the festival days. But, now if it's something that's like an edible, like baked goods and things like that, you can still do it on the other days of the month. It's just mainly, like the crafty stuff is more on the festival days. Okay. And you can, sell on, Tuesdays at the hospital too, and we always have, more people, more vendors and more people and everything on festivals also, because we have a lot of extra things we do too on festivals. But there's always, such good food, and I can't wait to get those fresh strawberries and peaches. They're always so good.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, that is awesome. And again, like I said, I kind of have an idea what was going on out there, but that you just opened up a lot more information for me. I appreciate that. Sure. I get a picture of what's going on. I did know you guys were down there at the hospital, but I wasn't, I guess I wasn't thinking that it was, I thought that was just a different event, but you guys are doing that as well. So you guys are really you're really out there. That's exciting.
Yeah, we are full health, and we have lots of vendors. The pavilion, under the pavilion is already booked, and we have several people inside, and people can set up out in the gravel or in the grass area too, outside, out from under the pavilion too. So we've really got a lot of people coming this year. So I'm looking forward to all the new vendors as well. So that's exciting. And everybody that, is normally coming to the market should be excited because we have new things coming. So
yeah,
to look forward to.
Sounds very exciting. And I see the address. You guys have a Facebook if they want to learn more, but do you have a website as well?
Well, we don't. We mainly just do it on the Facebook. So that's, keeps us busy just promoting all the things on the Facebook. So it's best to follow Facebook. We try to keep that updated and let everybody know what's going on and everything. And, if you want to, anybody that would love to contribute to, we're nonprofits, and we're always, looking for sponsors. If you want to sponsor an event, or like if, something horrible would happen, you lose a family member and they want to contribute, funds towards the farmers market in their memory. We do that too. To always, look for ways to raise money to promote our activities, because, we have to pay for things too. So if anybody wants to do something like that too.
Yeah, understand that. Yes. And I like I said, I saw the address on your Facebook page. And it's like on Ashland Street. And that's the address to the kind of how you get to the fairgrounds. But if you're from out of town, that might not seem exactly right. I described the fairgrounds on Centennial Boulevard, basically. How would you tell somebody who'd never been in town to Nevada how to get to the fairgrounds?
It's pretty easy to find the fairgrounds, but if you come down Austin, go to the stoplight at Centennial Hall across from the new VA clinic, and go north, which right there at the stoplight, and onto Centennial Hall, and you're just going to go like a half a mile at the most, and you'll see the fairgrounds, and just come down the drive, and it's at Centennial Hall. You'll see the pavilion, and we raised funds and co-opted with the commissioners and a bit from the fair board too, to build the beautiful Centennial Hall in order for us to have our farmers market out there. So it's been a good co-op with the commissioners too, that helped us, and they have activities out there as well. So it's a beautiful building to have activities.
That building, it's a real great asset to the community. It gets used in so many different ways. For they vote there. I've seen church services there. I've seen information sessions there. There's farmers market there. It's just a great building.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we were thrilled to get that built. And like I said, it took the community coming together, with donations to make that happen. So we really rely a lot on our beautiful, wonderful people in the community to help support us and in aspects of donations, and also as vendors, and also as buyers for the vendors to keep them coming.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Me, of course, I'm excited about music because I'm a music guy, and I'll be out there for the opening day. I'll be playing some music with you guys. But you guys have music on you just on your festival days, or do you have music all the time? How does that work out there for that?
We don't have music every time, but we love having music. And so if there's other musicians that would like to play sometime, also, we're open to have other musicians as well. And we're excited to have Dangerous Doug out there Saturday to help, blow the doors off and promote our opening day. So we're excited because you haven't been out there yet to play music. So
it has been a minute since I've played a farmer's market. I have played one, but it's I got to thinking about that. It's been several years ago. So I'll be excited to be back. Yeah, it's exciting, and I'll be playing some new songs off the new album for you guys. So it'll be fun.
Well, that'll be great. I think the music adds to it, and it's nice to listen to music while you're shopping, and the holiday time. It's nice to have a musician out there too. For Christmas, put everybody in the Christmas spirit. Sometimes, like I said, we don't have music all the time because sometimes it's hard to find, sometimes a musician that would like to play too. So
I understand that. It's tricky sometimes, just with everything like finding scheduling and all that for people. Has Kylie Ost played out there? Didn't she play out there one time? Yeah, Kylie's been out there.
Yes, she has. And I know she's been really busy. She's been booking more and everything. So there's been several times she hasn't been able to come too.
She stays busy for sure.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of
you?
Yeah? What are some of the other highlights that you guys have? As you were talking about these festivals, what are some of the other highlights that you guys in the past that you've done that have been really kind of exciting moments for the farmers market?
Oh, well, everybody loves the carriage rides and the holiday market. It's sold out every year, and because everybody comes get great deal for Christmas gifts. And then we're going to do a lot of different things throughout the year and have more demonstrations and things like that. So you'll have to keep track of Facebook page and try to watch for our extra stuff that we're going to be doing this year. And then the salsa festival, everybody loves the salsa festival. You can come out and, pay to taste all the different salsas. So that's fun for people. And then the public gets to vote on their opinion on which salsa is the best. And then also, I have 3 judges, and they judge each salsa. And of course, nobody knows whose is whose. And then we present the winners, with a plaque and a prize. So everybody loves the salsa. And then we have the bee festival too. And it's interesting. If you have not seen how they extract the bee out of the hives, out of the comb, I should say, it's interesting. The first time I saw, I had no clue how they did it. I'm sure it's not the same way, great grandpa used to do it or something, but they didn't have all that easy tools now that they have. And honey is really good for you. We have a box where kids can see the bees working. There's a glass box that shows, the bees working in the honeycomb. And then the queen bee, usually you can tell which one the queen bee is, I think that's real interesting too. And so if you want to learn about bees, you should come to the bee festival and plus get some honey too. I love honey.
With all this pollen in the air, they always say that, local honey is good for that.
Isn't it amazing? And honey is a natural product. And it's amazing all the benefits of honey. Well, I was going to say Bulks will be there also selling plants Saturday. So if you're needing plants for your containers or your garden or anything, it's a good time to come support them and buy some plants. Home Base is going to be supplying us with some giveaways also. So you want to make sure that you come out and, support the market, try to make it every Saturday. Join us anytime you want. And also, like I said, don't forget Tuesdays down at the hospital too, 3 to 6.
And that's every Tuesday?
It's June through September, 3 to 6 down in the vacant lot across catty corner from the hospital. A lot of our vendors will be there, and there'll be different vendors probably because not every vendor is available to do Saturdays. Some do Tuesdays and some do Saturdays. So sometimes we have different vendors, at different locations.
Sounds very great, Joann. We're kind of at our time limit today, but I tell you what I'd like to do with you. If you get a chance, I'd like you to give me a call back in a couple weeks and have another farmers market update, if you would.
Yeah, I would love to. I will check back with you and give you an update.
All right. Well, I really appreciate everything you guys are doing out there, and I know the community is excited about it. We'll see you out this weekend, September 3rd. You will be there till 1 p.m. because it's a festival weekend. It's the open of the market. So this weekend is a must attend for sure, right?
Yes, May 3rd. You said September.
My bad. May 3rd.
May 3rd.
You got me down the road. And we'll talk to you again with a farmers market update in a couple weeks again. Thanks again, Joann.
Great. Thank you, Doug.
Once again, thanks for spending your lunchtime with me today on this episode of Lunch with Doug. We're here today thanks to the generous support of our esteemed sponsors. John's Barbershop, located at 121 West Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. Walk-in only, no appointment needed. American Legion Post number 2, located at 402 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Newly remodeled with a clean, fresh look, gaming machines, and new smoke heaters. Open to the public. Express Printing and Hydro Dipping, Nevada's #1 full-service shop. Print, signage, banners, decals, hydrographics, tinting, and headlight restoration. Located at 14138 East Highway 54, just west of Mr. D's, 417-448-6444. The Precision Coffee Company, located at 224 East Walnut in Nevada, Missouri. Coffee, organic teas, specialty coffee drinks, smoothies, and fresh baked pastries. We're your local.